Hello and welcome to iClear Smart Talk, the official podcast of Albanian Aligner Academy. We are kicking off a brand new season of conversation with some of the most influential minds from global dentistry. Our mission is to bring the latest insights, bold ideas, and real stories from those who are shaping the future of our profession in our days. And there is no better way to start than with our first special guest, Dr. Jordi Manauta. Welcome. He's a visionary clinician, an inventor, researcher, and the co-author of the iconic book Layers, which has become a reference for those who are in the modern aesthetic dentistry. As a key figure of Style Italiano group, he's known for blending his scientific precision with artistic sensibility. On my personal note, I would like to add that I am a big fan of yours and you have inspired my career since my early years in restorative practice, especially after reading your book Layers. Thank you and welcome to Albania, since I know it's your first time coming here. It's truly an honor for me to have you here in front of me. We are going to have a brief interview together in order for the audience, Albanian audience, to know you better. But before going to clinical details, we are going to move slowly, starting a little bit from your personal journey. I know that you were born in Mexico, after that moved to Barcelona for your master's degree, and now you are established in Italy where you have built your professional pathway. Let's say, naturally comes the question, what led you to this transition and how this transition has shaped your perspective in dentistry and life overall?
So, thank you, Joanna. Thank you to the iClear Academy. It's such a pleasure and honor. Just on a quick note, it's my first time in this kind of podcast with recording, with this kind of setup, with the microphone, and I really love it.
Thank you.
My moving to Europe, it was a chain of success of events, meaning I was, as a Mexican, supposed to go to an American university to do my master's degree because that's what most of my companions did. And we were aiming to universities like Loma Linda, California, like Boston University, like Ohio State University, and I was so convinced about this that I signed up to one. I got accepted to one, and like 1 month before leaving, I saw some work of European clinicians doing this incredibly natural teeth, and I decided to go to Barcelona because someone told me there was a beautiful program about prosthetic and implants there. And so I went there. I saw the program, which I didn't like. And so I was already there. So I started browsing other possibilities and I saw this aesthetic dentistry program. And just when I heard the name, I fell in love and I started my path there. So I got brand new teachers, a program that was very exciting for me. And besides all the excitement and everything I learned with very good teachers in a very good university, for the cherry on the cake, they brought guest speakers at the end of the 2-year program. And one of them was Roberto Spriafico. And he blew my mind. And then Walter Devoto. And
Yeah, I know him.
He blew it twice. I exchanged the emails with him and stayed forever in contact with him. I think the rest it's a very well-known story. After remaining in contact with Walter, in 2011 I went to live to Italy and to practice there and to follow the way with Style Italiano.
Inspiring.
We founded. I mean, I'm not.
That's exactly where I want to go. Talking a little bit about Style Italiano. But I know that you are a core member of Style Italiano since its first years of creation, since 2008, if I'm not wrong. And this group, in fact, has changed the way dentists all over the world approach to modern aesthetic dentistry. I want to know, how did you first become involved in this group, and what makes this group philosophy so powerful, so special?
It was amazing. So my passion and love for what I saw in the hands and in the slides of my my idols. One day I received one phone call, and it was Walter from Italy. At the moment, it was long distance call. Imagine, and he told me, "Jordi, listen, I have a project." And so he started explaining what he had in mind. And by the end of the conversation, I told him, "Listen, I didn't understand anything of what you have in mind, but I'm in. I will participate, no matter what." I just felt it was the right thing to do, and it was the right thing to do. Little by little, I start getting instructions from them. I start getting involved in the projects. I started giving my own ideas, and that's how the group started. I mean, though they are the founders, Walter and Angelo, and I followed them behind the curtains until it was founded in 2010, more or less, officially. And then we started creating some tools, instruments, techniques, educational methods.
And now inspiring dentists all over the world.
Yes, many things happen at the same time. The books and things always to them, that they pushed me, they encouraged me, they helped me, they inspired me.
Thank you. Thank you. I mentioned at the beginning that you are an inventor, and I didn't say it not intentionally, because I know that you have contributed in designing of many various tools that we use in our daily practice. I am curious to know, which one of them do you find essential, and what makes them so effective?
So that's a very tough question, because we have created more than 35 products already in the market. So
Wow.
yeah, it's amazing. All of them, they are documented in the book Layers 2. And among them, let's start chronologically. We have our two first creations. First, the My Shade Guide appliance
Shade guide.
that we created to do custom shade guides, and on the other hand, at the same time, the LM Arte instruments, and both became bestsellers and very recognized by the community. If I have to say as more complex or important, I have to say the OptiShade colorimeter, which took way longer, more difficulty, and now we have this amazing device which is changing the way we see the color.
Yeah, definitely. So, let's move to my favorite question, and I'm the most curious about to know. Your career has inspired many of us, including me. What's the core philosophy that drives your work and has guided you towards success?
So, two ways. First, following Style Italiano group, I found myself inspired and always driven towards simplicity. Even I have never been as a simplistic guy. I got inspired by the simplicity that Walter taught me. On the other hand, I love methodology, and I love creating methods. So for me, taking all the elements, placing them into pages, into drawings, into schemes, into slides, into a book, has always driven me. So I'm a collector. I love to collect things. I love to organize them. I love to create these pages, and that's why I wrote these two books. That I love doing that. And if there's a missing piece, I became very good at finding that missing piece of the puzzle, that drawing, that method, that little thing that will connect all the dots together. And I really, it's my passion. It's my third work. I'm a dentist, I'm an inventor, I'm a writer.
Yeah. So this is the key secret behind your international recognition, let's say. and of course the positive mindset, the energy, the passion, everything. We are at Albanian Aligner Academy, and we are mainly focused on continuous education and aligners innovation. I would like to know what are your thoughts about aligners as part of comprehensive treatment plan, and do you find them complementary to aesthetic procedures or before doing aesthetic procedures?
So, no, I don't find them complementary. I find them essential, meaning that before this era of aligners, finding one case of orthodontics to finish with composite was quite difficult. So we had to move under really irregular terrain. After the aligners became more affordable, more popular, more achievable, now I have a lot of cases of people that come to finish their treatments, their restoration. Especially, I want to call out another, of course, collaboration with Walter Devoto and with a really good friend of mine and my little boss, Dr. Sara Laface from Bologna. And she does hundreds of aligners every year, and I get the blessing to finish them with my composites by attending as a collaborator every now and then with them. So yes, for me they are essential. They are not complementary, they are essential.
Thank you so much. We are today at the end of the first training day of the Albanian course. I would like to know, how did you find the Albanian audience since it's your first time in Albania? And please, could you give us any feedback that you got from this Albanian group of dentists today?
Yeah, so first of all, incredibly educated. So every instruction, every step, everyone attentive, silent, all the questions very interesting. The facilities, the room, the screen, the sound, the translator, everything amazing. And you know, I was having high expectations of coming to Albania, but not that high. So I'm really impressed by the setup, by everything I found here, especially inside your office and in Tirana, finding a beautiful city. Culinary landscape, the buildings, the center. It's a really congratulations. You must be proud. I'm coming from Italy, from Mexico City, from Barcelona, which I think they're impressive cities. And being impressed again means so much.
Thank you. I'm more than glad to hear that. And we are waiting for the second day tomorrow. I'm sure it's gonna be fantastic like the first day. Thank you. So, to conclude, would you give us a piece of advice to the young dentists who are trying to find their own voice in this never-ending and evolving profession?
Yes, so keep it simple, stay passionate, and don't burn out. There is nothing worth to burn out. So you have to stay focused on what you love and on what your patient needs. Okay, so having that, you will go to sleep every day really satisfied and calm. Our profession is really tough. Even when you love it, it's kind of aggressive. It is hard. So stay passionate, do good treatments, and you will go with a smile every day to your to sleep, to rest.
Thank you from the depth of my heart. Thank you very much for being so sincere, for sharing your journey, your insights, your perspective, your unique perspective.
John, I know your husband some time ago, when he was trying to conquer you, he gave you layers as a gift.
Yeah,
and
the first book, yeah.
For me, those are the things that are worthy to share. That's where I understand that my message was important, when reaching people, when harvesting love, when inspiring people. That's where I realized that I'm not an imposter. The method really worked, really touched people. So very glad for this. Really, one of the stories I will take with me forever.
Thank you again. Thank you once again from the depth of my heart. It's been a true pleasure for me. I'm really honored. And to our listeners out there, I just want to say that this is the very first chapter of a season filled with mind-blowing podcasts and with inspiring voices from all over the world. We invite you to follow iClear Smart Talk, to share this episode with your colleagues, and stay tuned until the next one. And I have a slogan to end this podcast: keep it simple and keep it smart. Thank you. Thank you.